That's the first indoor plumbing out there. This is Jesse with Bulldog Rooter, performing a video inspection for job number 17678152. Currently 187 feet out from the clean out in the basement of the home and pulling back, looking at the city sewer. The line is clay tile. So I mean that's one of those
joints,
little lips,
offsets
in the line that make it difficult for the camera to get up and over.
This probably turned just a little bit.
Yeah. Ran the commercial jetter down to clear out the roots. I believe this is 6-inch.
Oh, so it did go from 4 to 6.
Yeah, and I'll better be able to tell that transition here shortly.
There's little lips everywhere.
Yeah, it's like every 3 or so feet there's a joint.
You can see where it just freaking tacked off
the roots.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, it gets like 97-98% of those roots. So I mean, where you can see that little pool of water, that's what would be considered a pretty good lip. But the best part that you have working for you is that it's in the 6-inch and it's on a downhill slope.
That's probably the one you got with the camera, isn't it?
One of those two.
Yeah. Man, it's got a super clean. That's crazy.
So this is the 4 to 6-inch transition right here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and then basically what they did was they just stubbed the 4-inch into the 6-inch pipe.
And is that one edge there, or is that?
That's nothing because it's a drop.
Okay.
So I mean, I wouldn't be concerned about that at all.
So there's a crack there.
And obviously, wherever that missing section is not in your line anymore. So we would have seen that. So that was at about 160 feet.
So this is 4-inch?
Yeah, this is all 4-inch. Okay, so that's pretty rough. So this is the bottom of the pipe right here.
Yeah.
Camera doesn't orientate itself right. So this part missing out here, I mean that could fill in with debris. And you might not notice it, but I mean 150 feet out. You've been here for how long?
3.5 years.
3.5 years? Yeah. That's a pretty good
Chunk there.
chunk, yeah, and with this stuff being cracked up here, it gives it potential to fall in at some point in time. Obviously, I don't know when or if that'll happen.
But that's on this side of the wall.
Yeah, if you want, we can locate that point real quick, so that way if you do put in a clean out, it'll kind of eliminate that broken section and give you access.
Yeah, if that could be marked, that'd be fabulous. Just so I know where it is if there's a problem going forward.
Okay, let's go out and locate that real quick. Eric, you mind running out and doing that?
How far out are you?
147 feet. I'm trying to get it.
Probably not too far from that tree, is my guess.
Yeah, it's the 160 was out by that other tree. Let's go out there.
long that's been that way, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be fine for a long, another 100 years.
Yeah, you never know.
Anything, the house might still be here in another 100 years. Who knows what's happening with America?
Nothing good right now.
There's another line tying in right there.
Wow.
So they could have, every 100 feet, put some sort of a clean out in, because technically, minus this distance out to the cast to tile transition, 100 feet out from that point would probably be like right here. So sometimes, and that's the thing, is it doesn't show it on the schematic anywhere. So sometimes they'll put Ys in for clean outs, but they don't bring them to surface. So I mean,
That's what that is there for sure.
yeah, that's
just a crack.
Yeah, that's a fitting tying in
That's
right
the
there
top,
in the
that's
top.
the
Yep.
top. And roots are in now.
Yep. See, and this is a crack
Yeah.
right here.
The roots though, they probably took the roots out. Maybe not go all the way through.
Typically, they're just in the joints, not necessarily in the cracks, unless the cracks are pretty severe.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a chunk of...
Chunk of something. It's black, so it's not clay.
It's weird because it's the same shape.
Yeah, that might be cast iron, flake of cast.
So is there water there now or no?
No, what you're seeing come back at you is actually sewer gas.
Methane.
It's just a little. That just looks like pitting. And there's another pretty significant crack. No bellies. No significant settling. That's another crack.
So I'm a prime candidate for the plastic grinder.
100%. And it would, eliminate those breaks.
Even at 150.
It would fill it in. Yeah, and make it not there anymore. That one, if you're,
There's a little crack back there. The next joint. We can keep going back or out. Other way.
Yeah. So we should be able to show this video to our new flow guy. He can have a look at it. The only thing that's going to change is what he needs in order to get access to the line.
Okay. You don't need another clean out, is what you're saying.
Yes, because I don't think they can do 187 feet in one swoop. Loose roots. This stuff. Yeah, that'll all wash down. That's also roots. And roots.
It's a neat technology.
So and there's something tying in on the left-hand side there.
64 feet. So
Yeah, we're getting close to the house. That's
Yeah.
that one that we saw out there already.
Another crack. That's a big crack.
That's a good crack. But it's mostly on the side and not on the top of the pipe, so I'd say that that's a benefit.
Are we into that?
This is cast iron now.
Right there.
So this is right at the transition outside of the house, underneath the steps.
So I got a crack there too. And what is that weird lip there?
That's something coming in. That's why I thought
Oh,
that
that's
was,
the one, right? Okay,
yeah.
it just looked weird, like it was something hanging in there.
So there's two. So there's this one, and then one like another 10 or so feet down the line that's coming in on the left-hand side of the pipe. That could have been a Y set on its side or something like that for a clean-out access that's just not brought to surface.
Okay.
Because we didn't see, obviously there's snow on the ground, but we didn't see any of that. Yeah, so now we're underneath the house, pulling back in underneath the stairs.
How long is this gasket for? It's good for a long time.
It depends. I've seen some rot out pretty quick, and so you've got something tying in here.
What's that?
There's something tying in right there on the right. Yeah, and what we see a lot is you see how this is like not smooth anymore, so there's something tying in right here too.
Yeah.
But normally what we see is that
So when they do the plastic, what does that do? Does it fill in that, or how does it work? Does it
fill in this.
like hold like that, or?
Well, this would be entirely up to you if you wanted to have the cast iron done, but it would eliminate it becoming old and flaky and stuff. We have a special tool that's basically like a cable, but it attaches to a box, and it's got a chain on the end of it that's and reams out, and will take flakes and smooth out the cast, and it makes it smooth on the inside of it too.
And then you put the plastic on it after
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
And the epoxy sticks to the cast, no problem as well?
Yep.
Everything?
Yep. But I mean, your cast iron is in really good shape compared to what we have seen. So that's something tying in right there, right as we...
100-year-old cast.
Yeah. So I mean, through here, it's holding a little bit of water. So I mean, that's typically a sign of potential channel rot, where part of the cast has settled and is now holding water, and as you know, water and metal rust. So there's another line tying in there.
Bunch of lines coming in.
Oh yeah. So really, you'd be lining like 130 feet unless you wanted to line the cast iron. But you see how it's all holding water? It's technically not supposed to. It's supposed to have enough grade for all this stuff to just flow
It
off.
looks like it's flowing.
I pulled the camera back, so I mean, there's going to be some water that goes back forward.
Got it.
Because technically it stops right here and actually starts.
Yeah, so there's I
To
can see
pan
it
off.
go back and forth there.
Yeah.
Little dipper. Interesting. What a good lesson for me.
Yeah. And this one of those things, most homeowners never know what's going on.
Oh no, I don't give a shit either. And most stuff is all plastic. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's just toilet paper. Alright, sweet. That is your video inspection. Thanks for choosing Bulldog Rooter.